Alright folks, welcome to this episode. In today's video we've come to the little Scottish village of Cortachy, which we have been at recently, looking at a couple interesting historical nuggets. But today we're away to look at a brand new one. Last time I was here, I was up at the roadside looking at the old water fountain a couple of weeks ago. And the time before that, I was down here looking at this old arch bridge under the road. But today we're going to look at the historical ancient graveyard of Cortachy, which is just along the riverside here a little bit. Look at the old arch, it looks cool from back here. So I think this graveyard here, it wasn't for like the people of the village or that, like a lot of local graveyards. I think this graveyard here was exclusively for the family of Cortachy Castle in Cortachy Estate. So we'll have a look at this. Look, here we go folks. It's very interesting. I've not looked up any history on this place really, I've seen it from the roadside when I've been coming down from both sides, but I've never actually looked at it. Here's a view of Cortachy Castle at the other side. Beautiful Scottish castle, painted white, looks incredible. Privately rented these days, I believe. Look at these little gates here. Places like this have got so much character. Such a peaceful location here. So, what I'm noticing here on this gravestone is fantastically carved, but it's the same military symbols that we see on the side of the early monument. So we'll go and have a closer look. Scots Guards, it says. I believe this could actually be the grave of the person that the early monument was dedicated to, because this is the same estate that owns that ground. Look at the detail here on this. Incredible folks. I should look for the name on the grave. So here we go folks, it's David William Stanley, 9th Earl of Airlie, Lieutenant Colonel commanding 12th Royal Lancers, born at Florence, January 20th, 1856, died June 11th, 1900. He fought for his country in 4 campaigns: Afghanistan, 1878-1879, Sukhim, 1884, Nile, 1885-1886, South Africa, 1899 and 1900. So that must have been the war that he fell in here. So he served for his country in the military and appears to have died in South Africa. That's incredible. 4 different locations there. I'm not sure if I pronounced this one properly. The artwork, the stonework on these graves is impressive. What a spot this is down here folks. Look at this central gravestone here. So this one's harder to read with the amount of moss on it, but it's a proper stone grave. So there's not a lot of graves in here, folks. Seven graves. But it was definitely worth coming down and having a look. I think that's probably the grave over there that the early monument is built in memory of that guy. So it's interesting to see that. Down here we've got the last addition to the graveyard. Here he is. That pigeon almost doesn't look dead. It's just chilling there, how unusual. You can see this, it's got little cast iron gates at this side. Those cast iron gates were probably made in the 1800s, I would think. That's when estates like this would have been in their prime. They probably employed, they could have employed probably 100 people or more. Probably now an estate like this employs maybe, wouldn't even be 10 people probably. And the laird and lady of the estate, I don't think they even stay in the big house anymore. Because the maintenance and the upkeep of a place like that costs so much money. That's what's wrong with estates nowadays. It's not like the 1800s anymore. Right folks, that was an interesting little walk around in this graveyard. There's still frost on the ground and it's not even 10 AM yet. We'll leave this beautiful scene. And we'll move on to the next mission. Who knows where it'll lead. Maybe we should take a walk up Ely Monument and see the monument that was built in memory of this guy. If I do go up Ely Monument, I'll not be going the same route as I have on previous videos, so we'll see what we get into. Anyway folks, I'll end the video here. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one very soon.